Benny, we've known each other a long time. We've invested in your first company, which is Credorax, and then you've also founded Jazzby. Why don't you first begin to tell us about Jazzby, its product offering, and its position in the market, and then next we'll go to Credorax.
Sure. So Jazzby is a mobile money app for families and for parents of kids and teens. What we do is we connect three generations. We connect kids, we connect parents, and we connect grandparents. And the idea is that the adults would give money to the kids for any reason or for no reason. So it can be weekly or monthly allowances, it can be chores or doing great in school or in sports. It can be birthday presents, it can be holidays, really anything in any fashion. And again, the adults give the money to the kids the way the kids live, which is through mobile, through digital. And then the kids can do three things in a fourth very big one in the background. So the kids can save, they can do good. We work with a long list of nationwide charities from American Cancer Society to Girls Who Code. And the third thing the kids can do is they can spend. And they can spend money in our Jazzby shop, which is in-app. And we work with a long list of brands and stores. And you can buy anything from a video game to a karaoke microphone to fashion and hats and accessories. And we're just now, these days, we're launching the Jazzby virtual debit card. So you could also use the debit card anywhere really that Apple Pay is accepted. But maybe most important is that through those things and through the activities, the kids and the family, and maybe as a total, they learn financial literacy. In financial literacy, understanding money is one of our biggest issues here in the US. We are located worldwide in a very unflattering position in the list of countries as to our population, especially young population financial literacy. And I'm a strong believer that financial literacy is something that you learn through action and not through boring lectures. So by doing is how you know how money behaves. If you save a little money and we give you a little bit of interest, you understand what interest is, and so on and so forth. So there is a large, I believe, social impact in Jazzby, and that's teaching and promoting financial literacy and financial wellness for the next generation.
Specifically in regard to fintech startups, what specifically would be advice you might say that would help them get an edge up in the fintech funding landscape?
Okay, so when I thought about this and preparing for our conversation, I think about three things. I think one of them is maybe more specific to fintech, and then the other two are more general. So the one thing that's specific more to fintech, I talked to you for a second about Jazzby. So Jazzby, we touch money, right? So obviously, like anything that touches money, there are tons of regulations and banking laws and FDIC and bank vendors and really like tons and tons. And each of the states, each of the 50 states have their own set of banking and credit card and debit card and all of those regulations. But Jazzby also deals with kids. And then you have to deal with privacy issues, not only general privacy issues, but also specific privacy issues around kids, what's known as COPPA, Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. So the reason I'm mentioning this is, in fintech specifically, there's so much regulation. I think it's second maybe only to drugs and to food, right? So money and anything we put into our body is heavily regulated. And oftentimes it really deters people, and maybe with good reason, but my experience is that my advice would be is don't let regulation deter you. So study the regulation and just do it.